Abusia aha Ghana TV so some trendy or from Masoni and Cassam Muhanum say and someone no any bobo ni no ni abon tofa near the be afa Ghana for a dear baba damona and some we a trend on social media no so you see to me for being coming a dofonia shifo to come home the young fay in your concoshadium.
Over the weekend, yet say yenina share timer Nana Addo Kufuado echo a year GJA awards Sibio Oko say or ko akushira ejumadie no GJA president for the first time no. I've had my own issues with him for a long time. I have criticized him on my platform. I've made him understand say there are some things that he could do better. Me, that's how I'm here. When you do the right thing, I'll tell you. And he's somebody I know personally. I sat on this my platform to tell him say if he wants to be recognized and respected as the GJA president of Ghana, then he should be straightforward in his deliberations and also his work. Now, over the weekend, who said GJA awards, so I'd like to say congratulations to everyone who winning award, especially to my boss Erastus Asarodonko. I was quite surprised. Say Erastus documentary about Enquara Omlems, Enquara Bi Omnayira, Omni Professor B documentary you know. That documentary could not win any award. 2023, that was the best documentary. In fact, it was educative, and then they had the eye opener. MBA who said Galamsey Suno, say nipa, enquire about womo, ebimunai. And so shockingly, that documentary did not make it. And I'm yet to know why. Ebia Erastus now file a documentary, no. But say Erastus file a documentary now. Who on earth NSC or Tibor the Swa that documentary, they will bypass that documentary to go and vet something else. Because in 2023, may who any educative documentary be about Galamsey heart breaking, more educative, so touching. As I said, that documentary Erastus Asarodonko, the investigations, the conversation, the interviews on a professor B about Enquara, that documentary did not make it. So I'm here to ask to know, say, was there a documentary na bigger and more educative and more nationalistic in that work na Erastus Asarodonko It's a question I'll be putting to the GJA president. But for now, no, I want to talk about his statement at the GJA the event. Now, this is what happened. Mr. I don't have the video. If you can get me, that will be fine. But it's just to address the Galamsey issue, no. Galamsey in some way started and yatina kroma ibusa questions bebre. For some reason, some people have called for a state of emergency, all because of the Galamsey. We should place state of emergency on Galamsey. Ever seen the Nana Addo Kufuado, the president of the republic, on an abedi cheba umia, they have not shown any interest about Galamsey na eku Ghana for. They have not shown anything say Galamsey ni kurapono ehaumo. In fact, Nana Addo Kufuado actually went to this event. Now, Obia or Ghana BI expected say President he will take this opportunity to let the world know, to let the media know, to let the journalists around the world and those in Ghana know, say, he at least, he can be a politician and pretend. The word is, I was expecting a Kufuado, Jimmy, to just pretend, say, he cares about illegal mining. He cares about the cry from Ghanaians. He cares about people dying. He cares about solving the menace Eku Ghana for. For once, I was expecting this foolish politician to pretend, just pretend, say, he cares. But the funny thing is, Nana Addo Kufuado Jimmy, everything in Kwara Bremo. Where Jimmy no die nyini. He has this attitude, say, when you question him about some things he's doing wronger, and you compare no man Jimmy no kura bete. That is when the belly ni Jimmy no a better more. Okpo anasa attitude he does not want to be corrected. The kura on abrabom say oh Jimmy no akajen say asimesi wu Jimmy ni jai. Now the GJA president decided to speak truth to power. The GJA president decided to make a statement. He wanted the president to take responsibility for what is happening or what has been happening in the country. And our biggest enemy is Galamsey. And the Galamsey we all know is being done by MPP MPs, MPP ministers, MPP DCEs, party chairmen, national executives of the party. Everybody knows. When the GJA president told Atakra, Ameniampon, Ekufuado say, Atakra, Yenimsa Jimmy, we were expecting, or we have been expecting you to make a statement on this Galamsey menace. You have deliberately decided not to speak on it. Inti enim so wajimi nkwane de ahampo de kyereye se nyansa kakra da wutrim. Polo nyansa ho kakra na magana fo enhu se at least in comfort se ka vitela mo kasa wadwene wo form no wadwene ni form sa na wonye jimijimi. So the most interesting thing that happened over the weekend, and they say Nana Addo went to this event, and the GJA president was straightforward with him. Said, "You have regrettably failed to stop Galamsey. Deal with it before you exit office." Now, or deal with it before exiting office. Now, such a statement, a GJA president here, no kache kufuor Nana, oya me president, oya obi a president, yebu, sebio wenyini, sebio oya jimijimi, ba ende wanka. Sebio wedi so infie inwotwe. Sebio wona okachire se wo de presidency no esia wawa. Se wentuma anko Galamsey na wote sideline ADD John Mahama atem ene NDC fo atem na ye ne Ghana fo yempamon. Infie wotwe ni waboni patuo. Wase esikasem waku nipa. Why kese krono a na ye nim kura ne wudi ni nyina ba wo de wo mba wo no wo yerenom wo ne wabusuafo maba de moto kankan na betena Ghana Ghpagetv so nyina ese bibia. Nana Addo and when your opportunity no in some trafo nyina ehia ye nyina enim se wa ban for ene ye Galamsey no e wo se wo ka bibi nti GJA president say Nana in fact eba Galamsey okono dia sebio Nana we feli na kire bibi before you die na se wo hwe asema brantie kaye nipa bebrenya opportunity as leaders of institutions in Ghana. They try to blame the Ghanaians, make it a holistic problem that we all have to solve. No, this GJA president was bold enough to tell the president in the face that you are the leader. You take credit for whatever is good. You need to take the responsibility for the destruction of our forest and river bodies. Nana Addo eti program no na akokono ehye ne to ne buofu ni Jimmy na bete. Now I started to turn and sa. Jimmy when at 2014-15 na nhwenim hwenro o ka se yen so ne nhwe na one de onum nyansa yen so ne nhwe na one de onum cocaine yen so ne nhwe one de onum wi yen so ne nhwe na onum nyansa or a human rights activist to say lawyer on certificate. The GJA president confronted this man through his speech, and it's so interesting when you see the body language. A president who is not trained to act as a president, the exhibition of high-class foolishness, his body language showing he does not care, he does not respect. This was the body language of the president after the GJA president told him the truth.
Mr. President, the father of the nation, made a firm vow to stop Galamsey, but regrettably, that promise has not been fulfilled, Mr. President. You are barely 3 months until the end of the administration, and we are hopeful that you will deal with the situation before you leave office. Thank you. Now, Chairman, Your Excellency, we still maintain that a state of emergency must be declared over our water bodies and all planned and active mining concessions. We still maintain that a state of emergency must be declared over our water bodies and all planned and active mining concessions overlapping with river buffers should be abrogated, and all mining activities within 100 meters buffer of all rivers and streams should be halted with immediate effect. We also reiterate that LI 2462 should be repealed immediately.
So this was the president, this is the president, of GJA. Or can you straight check for Adam? Mr. President, we fairly. Sa LI. Sebio a man called for LI 2462 no. Eye LI anasa emra. Na since say a Ghana, President Biama ho kwan say yenko eye de yekwayem enko tu eye de egudie. GJ president say enmani me Mr. President for tabono tu eye de eye egudie yetu no Ghana so. Se ne be ya yensuo ene yenua ene yensas ne yebetuma bɔ ho ban enya adwene foforo bi a yebetuma kɔ enim. And also can say, emra oba ya wabegya tum say yetumi tu egudie ewo de ye nkura say any ye forest ye kwaye mu no GJA president say only other people nyina kasa it is important say samra no betwam on say omobom nsem no ebi bom nsem ebi mbom nsem aha 90% of those who were sitting there are journalists. Are they not supposed to be happy? Are they not supposed to rise up and all clap for this gentleman for what he's doing? But you could see clap, no, it was pockets of claps. And I was study. This is the GJA. This is the president of the Ghana Journalists Association. Waka asama and samanform was asiso entuminka. The difference between what he said and what all majority of the people are saying is that he was able to direct the message to the president that he should take responsibility. On said the clap was pockets of claps because mo journalism no and mo media people in Ghana no a pocket of hypocrites. Almost don't put a camera back capture almost say almost bomb in some ama statement a branten yeah ebed benefit or no kwasiam paying also a journalist no they don't care. They are thinking about near kohusama bomb in sema na sikana ya de mami de bia ne amfa ma me na me ko ene den. That is why you saw the clap. The clap wasn't strong. It wasn't strong because 80% of your journalists in Ghana are criminals. And when it gets journalists in Ghana being scared of a government, then it means your country is done. Because when you are in Ghana, now catch them say, hey, or ban way then into me a journalist men kasadia, then stop the job. I am in the United States. You cannot blame me for being in the United States. This is where I live. I will not pack my things from the US and come sit in Ghana and do journalism because the moment I want to myself a journalist to Ghana, no, you need to face the consequences. You need to speak on the truth. The moment you decide not to be able to do that, I also would die because everywhere you go, journalism is dangerous. In America, journalism is dangerous.
Abisa weni video a eje no home na social media no so Ghana info yakwakofa edibi ababeda modaro ma wo hwebia no ohwe wadwen e de amame na afin so wa comment na wa share ama wo nua bi nsan so etumi aka bibidi e na na akua produce kapa mekram